Night's darkness looks the same to every eye, but for those who close their eyes whispering the name of God, the meaning of darkness changes. When the restless mind, weary from the struggles of the day, finally lays the body upon the bed, it is the soul that begins its search for peace. And when, in that very moment, a person merges their breath and heartbeat with the sacred name, Ram Ram, or Lem Namah Shivaya, or Jesus, Jesus, they are not merely falling asleep, they are beginning a divine journey. My brothers and sisters, if you truly understand this hidden truth, your entire life can change from this one habit. To fall asleep while repeating God's name is not an ordinary act. It is a silent pilgrimage toward the infinite, a sacred journey that can turn every night's sleep into a state of samadhi. Paramhansa Yogananda once said, "Just as a seed buried in darkness sprouts into light, so too the divine name, whisper before sleep, plants a seed of light within the soul." Listen carefully. This is not just spiritual advice. It is a gentle warning. Those who end their nights tangled in screens, worries, or resentment carry those vibrations into their dreams. Their sleep becomes restless, their dreams filled with anxiety. But those who surrender their consciousness at the feet of the divine before sleep, their dreams are touched by divinity. Have you noticed? When you sleep with anger in your heart, that emotion haunts your dreams. When you sleep in fear, your rest turns into a nightmare. But when the last thought before sleep is of God, the one in whose lap the entire universe rests, then what kind of sleep is that? It is not mere rest. It is silent meditation. When you sleep, remembering the divine, the body rests, but the soul ascends. Yogananda said, "The one who falls asleep in God's name has the divine guarding the doorway of his dreams." Now imagine if God himself becomes your dream's protector. What darkness, what fear, what sorrow can even touch you? Science says the last thought before sleep controls your subconscious mind for 8 hours. But spirituality says, if that final thought is of God, then even in sleep, your soul is meditating. So, chanting the divine name before sleep is not a habit. It is the simplest path to unite the soul with the Supreme. Many say, "I don't have time for meditation." But every night, when the world grows quiet, when the lights fade, when the outer noise surrenders to silence, that is your sacred moment. Will you waste it scrolling through your phone? Or will you dedicate it to the mantra that awakens your divinity? Because, my dear one, sleep is a little death. And as the soul departs into sleep, its last vibration shapes the dawn of the next day. If that final vibration is fear or frustration, you rise weary. But if it is the remembrance of the divine, you awaken renewed, radiant, and filled with peace. I once read of a devotee who said, "I chanted God's name as I drifted asleep. In my dream, my guru appeared and placed his hand upon my forehead, saying, 'Tonight, you truly call me with your heart. This is no myth. It is a truth known by thousands of seekers. For within the divine name lies great power. And when it is embraced in sleep, it transforms the subconscious into a temple.' Have you ever woken up without an alarm, feeling light, blissful, or mysteriously calm? That happens when the soul sleeps peacefully, when the last thought of the night was God himself. Such a morning does not bring just sunlight. It brings inner light. Remember, chanting the name is not merely a movement of the lips. It is the cry of the heart, the voice of the child searching for its mother. When you lie upon your bed and whisper his name from the depth of your being, your soul seeks a lap in which it may finally rest. Some say, "I chant God's name but feel no miracle." Then I ask, did you chant with your whole heart or merely with habit? Because true repetition is not mechanical. It is experiential. Until you feel the divine within that name, the miracle waits for you silently. Every mantra awakens a specific vibration. The sacred syllable AUM rises from the base of the spine to the crown, activating the divine current within. Imagine chanting it every night before sleep. Your entire being will become a living instrument of divine energy. And this practice requires no temple, no ritual, no wealth, only surrender. Just close your eyes, breathe deeply, and flow into the name. This is the invisible yoga, the yoga of the night, unseen, silent, transformative. Yogananda said, if you wish to see God, lose yourself in his memory. And the holiest time to lose yourself is just before sleep. When the soul merges with the divine name before sleep, the body rests, but awareness remains awake. This is a threshold of samadhi. Each night sleep prepares you for your final sleep, death. And if every night you fall asleep in God's remembrance, then even death will come to you gently, with his name on your lips and his light in your heart. Do not chant for gain or healing or results. Chant because you love him. Chant because without him you are incomplete. And one day, when your eyes close for the final time, you will smile, for you will know you are not falling asleep. You are returning home. Those who sleep while repeating the divine name awaken in higher worlds. Their dreams become prayers. Their nights become temples. And their lives a reflection of God's peace. So tonight, before you sleep, lie down quietly. Close your eyes. Whisper the name that calls your soul. Wham, wham, wham. Or Ram Ram, Jesus, Shiva. Whatever your heart recognizes as divine, let the vibration flow through your breath, through your dreams, through your being. And when you wake in the morning, may the first thing you feel be not just sunlight, but the presence of God all around you,